What's up, fitness hawks? It's your man Eric, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over fitness tech gadgets. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you already know I'm in cyber security. I'm in tech. I've been in tech for a minute, and I had recently got into the fitness realm this year. So why not, go ahead and just tie the two together and go over fitness tech gadgets. All right.
Here are the tech gadgets I use for improving my health on a daily basis. ChiliPad. This is a water-cooled mattress pad which lets you adjust your sleeping temperature. This lets me set a cool temperature when sleeping, which is shown to improve the quality of sleep. I've had it for 4 years and use it every night. Apple Watch. My go-to fitness tracker. I use it to track workouts, track sleep, and remotely record my lifting technique. Eufy Smart Scale. Having a smart scale makes logging body weight easy. I open the app, step on the scale, and it saves my weight and puts it into Apple Health. It's an easy way to track and view weight trends over time. Food Scale. I like to weigh out my food protein before eating. This way, I can see what effects different quantities have on my weight. Necessary? No, but a nice data point to monitor. Polar H10 Strap. This is more an honorable mention. I use this for better heart rate tracking during CrossFit workouts and when doing heart rate training workouts.
Okay. I think these first ones were like, okay. I think some of them, it's something that probably 90% of people who like go to the gym probably are not necessarily have to use super like just feet. I think it was like a feet chiller right here. I mean, I guess that's okay. The Apple Watch, yeah, that's good. I have seen people use that a lot. I think my personal trainer also has an Apple Watch there. This stuff there. I mean, this is cool, but having any type of weights, I think is good just to have. So you can, any type of scale is good. So you kind of see, how much you weigh, whatnot. I guess it's cool that it's connected to his phone, however. So I do like that. That part I actually do like. So you can track it easier. For me, I feel like with the food I eat, I can usually track it pretty good in my head. And like, I don't really fluctuate too much. However, I guess for people who probably do fluctuate a lot, or you really want to check and maybe just have it easier to have it written down. You can see weeks on end. It could be pretty good. The scale, food scale, great. I see a lot of fitness people, use that. May have to get one myself. Great way to track. And then this one, HR chest strap. I think he said he used that to check his heart rate when he doing certain exercises. I don't think that's necessarily necessary. But hey, if you have the, I guess, extra money and time to put on that, then hey, do your thing right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one next. Let's see what he's talking about.
Of health and fitness was on full display at CES 2025 as brands showcased incredible new tech. But these 4 products stood out to me the most. Omnia by Withings, a 360 health scanning smart mirror to measure weight, heart health, metabolic markers, and more. ChillShark, a portable chilling system that can convert any tub into a cold plunge. AmpFit, an AI-powered connected fitness device for full body workouts in your home. And lastly, a smart yoga mat providing real-time feedback on your posture, balance, and weight distribution.
Okay, cool. So for this one, I kind of like the mirror. The mirror first off, that looks clean. I don't know exactly where I would put that, but I like it. I like it. Maybe if I had like a big home gym, maybe I could have maybe one of those in there. So when people come over, they're like, "Oh, snap, what is this?" And so I can, look at myself and, get all my information, looking at myself through the mirror like this, inside my own personal gym. But I think something like this, I think that would be actually cool if like the 24-hour fitness and other gyms like got like a sponsorship or something to have these, like maybe 1 or 2 in those like in gyms and stuff, so people can like try it out, and use it, maybe find a reason for why they would get it into their house and use it on a daily. But I like the look of it. I like the futuristicness of it. It's not necessary, of course, but I like that part. The ChillShark, okay, that was pretty cool. The AmpFit thing, I can kind of see this kind of becoming more and more common, like the resistance type bands and houses and whatnot. I can definitely see that kind of getting big, more and more in the future. Something that doesn't take up too much space, but you can still work out. And I do like this. The yoga mat, I like this one, the Yocto Mat Light. I like that. It can actually see your posture and all that and kind of just tell you, I guess, what you should and shouldn't be doing, I guess while you're doing your stretches and whatnot. I do like that. I think that can kind of, have something good. Like you may notice something about yourself that you may, maybe your right foot is messed up or something, and then you kind of find it out through that. Or something along those lines. I'm not exactly for sure, but I like it. I like it.
exoskeleton to your legs, and it apparently gives you 40% more leg strength. I just saw Too Salty's video about this thing, and the order's already on the way. It's got an 800-watt motor, which is significant, and it uses AI to predict where you're going to move your legs so it can, push you along. The main negative reviews are that it's so powerful that it feels unnatural, like it pushes you along too much. Which I see as a good thing, especially as someone that's, big on physical activity. The only question now, do I go with the normal version or the Carbon X? I think the Carbon one's just lighter, but Carbon sounds cool. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That looks cool right there. That looks cool. I'm not sure you guys have heard of Cyberpunk, the video game, but this reminds me of that a lot. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do want one. So whoever the creators of that is, if you hit me up, I will try it. I'll definitely try it. I'll even try it out in the gym. I think it'd be fun, just to see how much I can then deadlift, how much I can squat with these. I want to see my leg day with this. I definitely want to see my leg day with this. The bad thing, I guess, with this would be, I'm assuming, I don't know 100% for sure, but if I'm like working out with this, for example, and okay, let's say I'm okay, maybe squatting with this, even though this helping me out with my legs, will I still be making some pretty good gains with my back? In other areas, I'm intrigued to see, or will it not matter too much for me using my regular legs on my back and other parts, So I'm intrigued on that part, but regardless, I want to use this on leg day just to see what type of insane numbers I can get. So hey, whoever make that, hit me up. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is this the future of fit? Is this the future of fitness? This is digital resistance all the way up to 66 pounds and down to 11 pounds. I can easily adjust it on the device here, and then I'll go all the way up to 66 pounds, 30 kilograms. Now we are very heavy. Let's do some upright rows. As you can see, this is suction cupped to the ground. 66 pounds, pretty heavy. I could keep it up high and do some squat exercises. That's pretty awesome. So everything that you're going to need comes in this bag. You've got a door attachment. So put this across the top of your door. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. You can see that I've got it attached to the door frame, and I can do exercises with that resistance overhead. So now I can do, tricep extensions, more high pulling movements instead of the resistance coming from the bottom with that suction cup. You've got an ankle strap, so you can do little kickback movements. And then there's that much variety of resistance in this one device, from 5 kilograms all the way up to 30. So 11 pounds to 66 pounds, easily adjusting right here, rechargeable via USB-C, fitness tech. And I do believe that this is how things are going to be going. So if you want to go check it out.
Okay. I don't think this one is necessarily bad. I can't see myself using this, but maybe somebody who's super beginner, maybe if you're a teen or something like that, I can see that being, something cool. I am intrigued about the suction cup on this. He said it was suction cup on the bottom, and he lifting that up. Okay. I just feel like one day you're going ham, man, it pops, and it only going up to 66 pounds. When he was doing the triceps, he was going to show in that. It's if I'm doing 130, 140, 150, 160, and my tricep we're going down, and down to the 60, I guess I would just be using this just to get a whole lot of reps in, but it won't really give me too much of a challenge. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably watching this probably won't give you too much of a challenge, only going to 66 pounds. So they can increase that to 200, 300. And hey, I think you probably got something right there. But maybe if more for beginners or people who aren't really active in the gym like that, you kind of just needing something to get some type of resistance and that can go with you everywhere, which I do like how it looks like it's super small, so you can bring it with you while you're at a hotel or, vacationing or XYZ. That part I like. But if you're using that as your primary workout method and you're trying to be serious, trying to get super swole, super big, this might not be for you, it looks like. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty straight. It's pretty straight. Okay, cool. Now this one I added because not necessarily going to help you out while you're making your gains, but when you're trying to record yourself, that was pretty cool. Also, somebody else uses one of these in a Planet Fitness on one of these videos. And I thought that was pretty cool. How easy it is to set up, because, getting a tripod and moving that around is a whole lot more than just placing it right there and it recording you. And the different angles you can get are probably insane with this, having a holder like this. So I think this is pretty cool. I may actually get one so I can start recording myself in the gym. It looks like it's a very easy way to record yourself. So you might not necessarily need it, to work out, but it can help you out in terms of like recording yourself and making content and possibly making money online while using this. Maybe you can use it for your car too, to help you out, recording or whatnot. So it looks pretty cool. I like that. This
smart fitness device is reinventing how we work out from home. So for context, CES this year had some crazy fitness tech get unveiled, but one company that really stood out to me was Amp, a sleek, interactive home workout device that's trying to rethink home fitness. Here's what makes it interesting. It's extremely compact and fits directly on the wall. Over 400 different moves, including strength, mobility, HIIT, and more. A gamified experience to make the workouts entertaining, and AI coaching that tracks reps, form, and progress. Now, there's a handful of home fitness devices on the market, but none really have the same combination of compactness, sleek design, and fitness capabilities. And look, home fitness isn't for everyone. Some people prefer the social gym vibe, and that's fine. But overall, home equipment is at a point we've never really seen it before in terms of innovation and effectiveness. And Amp is one of those products at the forefront.
Okay, cool. This one I actually don't mind either. I think this is another one we've seen recently on one of the other, like the second video, like the third video, and then close to the end, it was the Amp, but it didn't really show too much. So this is cool that I actually can see like the app and see that it's like gamified. I like that a lot. I love gamified stuff. I like the treadmills, like the bike things, and like you're racing against other people and different stuff like that. I like stuff like that. It kind of just gets you more involved, makes it more fun. So I like that aspect. I also like the technology behind this. Like it looks like you can do a lot, throughout your phone, giving you what tips and I guess workouts you should be doing using the AI feature within it to have maybe more customized things that you should be hitting if you want to get X amount of goals. I like that. And I do like the compactness of this. It looks nice, looks sleek, looks cool, and it's compact. It doesn't take up too much space. I think that's all winners right there. So yeah, I would love to try this. So I would definitely love to try it and kind of just see how heavy I can get things there. Well, it looks pretty cool. I like it.
We are not wearing that big, bulky, ugly smartwatch anymore. We are upgrading to this gorgeous gold smartwatch. I love how it complements my gold jewelry, but this also does everything that other smartwatch can do. It tracks your steps, your calories burned, your heart rate variability. This can even track my cycle. I take phone calls on here and get my text messages sent directly to this. But come on, are you serious? Look how gorgeous this is. This is my old smartwatch that I no longer wear because, are you kidding me? This one just looks so much better.
Okay, yeah, this one I had to put on here because it looked nice. I liked how kind of like that Amp. I like how everything kind of get more sleek, more cool looking, and fit in different areas. Like for the watch thing, that's one of my biggest things on why I don't have a smartwatch again right now. I did like my old one. I think it was like a Pixel type watch or something. One of the first ones that were circle back when it was only like this whole bunch of square ones, or yeah, all pretty much was more square like. And then you got that one that was circle. I like that one a lot because it looked like a regular watch, a little bit more than the other ones. And it was like a cool blackness to it. So I like how this one is also a circle and it's digital as well. So it looks good. And you have different colors instead of it all being just black. It looks like you got the more metal look to it. I like that gold on there. I really like that gold on there. I may have to low key get something like that low key. So not only can I wear it at the gym, but I can keep it with me and still look, fashionable with other attire that I'm wearing, and can still get a full day worth of walking tracked and maybe other things tracked. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool right there. And again, I don't think none of these are necessarily necessary for you to go ahead and make, gains in the gym, but I think some of these are actually pretty cool, and I would like to see the progression in technology on a lot of these. So in the comment section, let me know which of these that you liked or disliked, and could you see yourself getting any of these? And do you see any of these becoming like really big in like the next 5 to 10 years? Definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.